Okay. I think we are ready to level up. And honestly, I don't like this summons. Trying to use them with the scimitar is not easy. It's much better with those coming from this chant. So all in all, this spell slot, this ability slot is best used for something else, I think, for this build. And so I'm going to respect. Now that we are ready for level 17. And let me check this. We have, I think, a new powerful item, which is the slippers of the assassin. Oh, let me start one thing first. I forgot the chat. Okay, should be now working. Let's see. Yeah. And this item is very powerful because does a trick. Well, it doesn't work as well as other items for prolonging it, in which each time you start a fight, then your the time is reset. But basically you can restore the effect for a few seconds just equipping again the boots. So it's very easy to restore them. You don't even need to kill something like in the first time you use them. So you can just equip them again and then you can prolong. And this is something that is so useful that you want to do that every time because it makes stealing things and placing traps much easier. Again, as soon as you do something aggressive, this effect is removed, but still it makes a lot of things easier. And some things even trivial. For instance, we had to use a lot of stealth to be able to finish the quest in the Bar of Temple to steal things, and these boots makes it really super easy. So how do you do this? You just equip them, and for a few seconds,
oh, very nice,
you become again hidden, and these few seconds are enough to prolong the effect. So there should be a shadow form effect. We can prolong it as usual. Getting best way is to get something for the neck slot, double clicking over something for the chest. And if you do it, basically you're swapping both Strand of Power and the Cabalist Gambeson. So both items are prolonging by 10% the duration of positive effects. And this way you can reach a good duration much faster. So a little slower because streaming is not something easy for my computer, but all in all, it should be enough. Let's see. Yeah, we are already more than enough. And also another thing that is convenient to do each time you reload and start playing another game session. We are talking about things that you can do if you plan to do a real ultimate run. So apart from having even harder difficulty, so having the iron mode enabled so you cannot die as it's game over, and also the wild challenge, you cannot see the statistics and so on. It's important, in my opinion, to not spam saves using the tricks we can use while saving and reloading, because if you do it once per session, in my experience, it is something that the developers allow you to do while you submit your videos. But if you start spamming and using it like a sort of save reload until you pass the difficult points of the game, well, I'm not sure that could be something they are okay with. So maybe, but in my opinion, if you want to try the real challenge, don't do that. So where is the good moment to use, for instance, drugs and get more buffs once? I think it's at the start when you start a game session. So you check what effect you have already, like for instance we have Outshore, we have Swath, White Leaf, so we can use something else like Naruturu. Let's see, we don't have this. Important thing with the drugs is the dead eye, for some reason, is the one causing problem. So use it less, as it will probably remove some of the other effects. So we could use Taruturu or something else, but Ripple Sponge, let's see if we have it. No, we could use also Ripple Sponge. So I think we can use any of them. Probably what is more useful? They are both good. This one would be good because resistance, oh sorry, this one, resistance to perception and resolve. But we already have, okay, let's get this one. Also intellect. Yeah. white leaf. Okay, we have it. We have already it for infinity, so it's been restored. For some reason we had it lost. It happens. But anyway, important thing is you can see the effect here. So we have another drag, and I will level up. And probably when you try to reach certain level in some skills, it's easier if you already have equipped things that can help you, or maybe if you don't have anything equipped, so it's easier to think what you want to reach. And more or less. Okay, so I will remove things giving skills. Okay. Can you level up?
Do nicely.
Oh, only from here. That's strange. That is, I don't think there's a key to level up. You have to press the plus. Anyway, so I have no items giving skills, so it's a little easier to calculate. Okay. And we want I want to respect first. Before leveling up, I want to respect.
Certainly.
Because I want to remove that ability, that spell that I don't like much.
Please, enjoy the baths.
Oh,
when you're ready to leave, I will provide.
We need money for it.
My friend, you return. If you require anything at all.
Okay. No way to solve things here. I think this is one of the few places we know no vendor.
Please, enjoy the baths.
Indeed.
You can only buy things here. Let me see this thing. Why this is not showing? Okay.
If you need iron or steel, maybe even something lighter.
And we can sell grimoires because we can't use them. Oh, we have 2 guildos. Sell 1. And so on. Also, I don't use this thing usually. I think it's something that when you are past the low levels doesn't work a lot. This is double. And well, that's it for now. This could be a nice thing to buy, but we want to spend the money for better things. So let me check. I think we are already good with the boat. Yes, we have all the things increasing the speed, so pretty good. We could use a little more food and drink for people. Right. So in theory, I have the money. I can
If you need iron or steel, maybe even some
for respec. Retrain. Okay, now we go from start. So mechanics as first thing, diplomacy, and then metaphysics. Okay, so I don't want anymore this thing because I tried it and I don't feel good with it. It's too slow and it's not easy to use it with our super powerful scimitar. So I will wait for that until we have this. And for now, I think we could try some more cipher things. But this is always useful. This problem with this build, you have so many good things you could choose, but you cannot choose everything. Well, monastic is our last resort, and also the one thing that works with some super tough mega bosses because they have so strong armor and defenses that only a real weapon can do a lot of damage when you have Scordio's Edge removing completely some of the time. You can really hit them hard, but it's something that is needed only for certain mega bosses. Okay, so I have something that is giving us 2 points on mechanic because there's a nice pair of gauntlets, And so we can reach about, I think, at least 14. Maybe 15, but 14, I think that's enough. Or even 14, but we will see. And diplomacy, we want to reach a final, I think 14, something like that, or 15 even. Okay, both classes. Now, I know a lot of people prefer to use just the orcs, but I'm not talking about the instruments of death, the enchanted weapon. Those are very good, and if you don't have enemies immune to piercing, they are always the best. But I really love also the wounds for several reasons, because for enemies which are not immune to fire, they do a good damage. They have good health, good accuracy, because they are using their weapon like a one-handed, so they have 12 points extra accuracy. If you upgrade them, they do more damage, but the real reason is they are fast, they move in water fast, they have a big maneuverability. Is it correct in English? And also they are not super armored, and when they are hit by for instance some thief-like enemies doing super damaging attacks, for instance if you use then the cipher spell to give them a sort of riposte, they can give back a lot of damage to the enemy. So I like them for that reason. Also they are fast to cast, they can be your best meat shield, and also do damage at long range. And this is very important also, because there are some enemies that are difficult to reach, and with those wounds usually you can. So they are pretty something a chanter should use, in my opinion. So let's get them. And now Cypher. Oh look, there are too many good spells here. But probably one of the most important is this one, because this one is cheap enough. It's a second level spell, but it's the one that is lowering enemy resolve a lot. So 10 points means 20 points of resolve less. So if you have an enemy with high will and you want to hit them with your will spell, better to use this one, because when you land this one, which is not super costly, you can then land also this and so on. So pretty good spell. Also it is lowering also deflection of the enemy and giving you a little more resolve. That's always good. And so this is a pretty important spell for a cipher. And then we can choose, well, we use a torch a lot of times, so this is good, because if we need to hit once to lower will, we can. We use weapons mostly for lowering enemy statistics. And mechanics, diplomacy. Okay, going on with the cipher. This is very good. In certain situation it does good damage, but the real good things about this spell is it is fast casting and it's extremely easy to apply also from a long distance, and it is hitting several enemies. So if the enemies are 2 or 3, it is very effective. If they are so many, not so, because the damage for a single blade is not so good. But it's always a good spell to have. Also this one. All in all, we have several options for our build to apply what are the most controlling spells, which are paralyzing the enemy and stunning the enemy. But as we are already using this for stunning the enemy, I think it's correct to use the cipher spell to use the paralyzing instead of using, for instance, this one, because we are using different resources, so it's easier to use the cipher ones. This is extremely useful, can save you and Villa a lot of time. Also, it is decreasing a lot of dexterity, so it's decreasing enemies statistics and always good for that. So let's go on. Okay, I will stop here maybe. And well, we don't need stealth a lot now because we have the super boots. Still a little stealth is not bad. Okay, diplomacy, we can get another. There's a point in the game when you need a super high diplomacy at the end game, when you have to use the to get the how is it called? Well, you have to use the Engoliero de Esprits magic to get the Ghost Galleon, and if you want to do it without a fight, a very dangerous fight, you have to have super high diplomacy. So, not something that we are going to use very soon, but it's good to have it high anyway. Okay, now we can choose this one. Little more stuff. And for now we stop here with diplomacy, metaphysic. This is super good for a chanter. And then we have our... Oh, I'm the only one using the cipher spell. I think paying Link so much, but in my opinion this is what makes the difference. If you want to use a chanter cipher class, because this way you can make your summons much more effective against super tough enemies. Because this way, every time the enemy is damaging your summons, they are getting some damage back, and this can make impossible fights something that you can still win. And a little more stuff. And then, okay, I think this is you must choose between this higher cost, longer range, much more powerful because it's dominated. It means that you can still damage that enemy as you like. Usually it fails much less than this one if the enemy has resistance, so much better, but it costs 3 times compared to the Whisper or Treason. All in all, I think when you are high level enough, this is better, but this is always good. So if you have a doubt for some other spell, there's also this one. And we get the Morning Star if we need to decrease the fortitude of the enemy. I'm not sure stealth is needed, but I feel a little safer with a little stealth. And the Secret Arrows is super good because frightened well, if the enemy has no resistance, the super good thing about this is enemy cannot use hostile abilities anymore. And we have also Sickened, which is lowering constitution and healing, so it's very useful with some enemies with powerful regeneration. So this is super good. Also it works in a very big range, long duration, so pretty useful spell. And okay, we stop with stuff for now. Arcana. I want to get some useful Arcana, but maybe first a little athletics. I think athletics, every statistics, I think it's better to have at least 8 if you can, because a lot of skill check need at least 8. But for now, Arcana. And Metaphysic, the maximum we need is about 15, I think. So, another point. Okay, both classes. And this is good, this is good, this is good. This is good. Oh, an important thing that Sometimes I think to avoid you and Vila especially to come out of stealth, it is important that your chants are not aggressive, and this too is because I think it's considered aggressive to remove the concentration. So this is the one safe chant that you can have when you want to stay under stealth, and especially you want Vila to stay under stealth as much as possible. So it's also important to have one not aggressive chant, which could be this one, but I think all in all the utility of this one is better. So we can choose this, but we have also a lot of good things here. So for now I will choose this one. The reason is it's so powerful, adding more bolts. And okay, Cypher. These are great spells. This one is great. This one is great, but we can choose just a few of them. So for now, this is so useful to be able to choose one more slot until we have a special armor or special mantle, adding more slots. Okay, the Arcana, Metaphysic. Oh, I will leave that at it. Side. Streetwise, maybe a little more. And Survival. Okay, Cypher time. Well, hammering force is always good if you have to use a weapon, because 1 point of penetration when we use monastic especially is pretty good. And athletics, I want to reach at least 8, but there are also things that can give you some athletics. Survivor, religion. No, okay, little more survivor. And for now, I think I will stop for the Cypher until we reach this level, which is the most important one for the Cypher. But we have also good spells here. This one is great for the reason that it is adding an accuracy bonus, which is not specified, but it's a huge 15 points of accuracy, so pretty good. Basically it's much easier to always hit with this stun when you get this bonus, so very good, a must have for a chanter. Then we get this one. I don't use it much, honestly, until at least I have 4 slots for a weapon, but it's always good to know, to be able to have it if needed. For instance, there is one fight with the sort of mecha in Kaiser, Well, with this thing you can really decrease the defenses, the deflection, and it helps a lot in certain situation. So good to have. And well, 1 point of athletics. I want also intimidate. Why not? And now this is very good, but at this point we need variety. If we need a different kind of damage, these are useful. And then Cypher. The level 5 for Cypher is the best one in my opinion. There are 3 must-have spells here, but this one is the most important because, you know, 20 accuracy, 20 defenses, 8 point for intellect and perception damage on the enemy. It's just one of the best available abilities in the game. And let's go for Arcana. I think Arcana is also powerful with the pair of gauntlets, with the magic missile gauntlets. Not sure about it, but I think so. And so we want also this one. This one, maybe you will not use it a lot of times because you can just use this one. But there are times when you are attacked at the start by a lot of enemies, and this spell is the one that can save your life, and especially Villa life, because range is not long, but you can dominate one enemy and charm all the enemy around that one. So it can easily charm a free enemy with a single spell, and this can be a game changer. And this is the final one, Tactical Meld. We couple with Pain Link for our summon, so aware, 5 perception, 50% raise to hit, more enemies engaged. And now, well, I think it's a matter between this one and this one. Probably we will use this one most. And then this is a must-have for the cipher for obvious reason. This is the most powerful damage for a single character that you can have. And this is the one thing that can make fights with certain mega bosses much easier. With mega bosses, in particular the Wani or because this spell is able to completely disintegrate that mega boss before it is able to duplicate, and so it's a way to make that fight much easier if you actually manage to land this spell at the proper time. Not super easy, but it's something you can do. So great single target spell. And okay, there are several options here. I think all in all I will choose this one. Maybe also this could be good. And this is a tough one. Okay, let's check. Completed. Completed. We could make our summons more powerful here. We could get this one. This one is useful. This one could be useful, but that's a problem. If you reach also this level, it is also something that can do good damage. Problem is it's pretty hard to aim, so it works well only in corridors, in interiors, yeah, but if you are outside it's super hard to aim, so I don't like it. Because we play with without the usual ability to be able to see that the trajectory of your spells, because we have the option to disable that. So this spell is not easy to target. That's the main problem. So I don't use it. Instead, for now we use this one, because this I don't use it very much, but with certain enemies it's pretty good. And now let's see. Oh, I will do this fast because it's super risky to forget to do this. So if you have if your build has a chanter part, remember when you respec, always first thing you do, prepare the chants, because they are reset, and if you forget this, next fight you're dead. Most likely dead, because your chants will never be refreshed. So we need this. So first chant will be, for instance, some aggressive one, then a mixed one, and then a pure ancient memory one. This is very important because this way you can stay under stealth without sort of hitting the enemy and making your stealth disappear. And by default we choose the one which is not aggressive. We have our models. And that's it. We are almost there. We need to kill a little more Kifs.
What do you want? None of your massive... I was a ruler Excuse me? In truth, a much better swordswoman. She wasn't good. I was start.
We could try also stealing something. We have the super boots. We
To
can do
whispers
that.
and shadows.
But we must do it again.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, now the rest of things. We are already set up with the grave calling, Saber. Problem is we don't have the proper high level chant to use it correctly, so we will not use it a lot for now. So, Constitution. We could use something for Constitution, like this Death and Taxes. Have the inspiration when alive falls unconscious. So, next battle maybe. I will do something like that. Yeah. And then we prepare our things. So this clock is always good. This one too is good. If we need stealth, this could be good if we manage to find the proper ingredient. And okay, I think we have good Arcana. We can use this here. Oh, these are very powerful. And this. And stealth, survival, always good. This is good. 1 point of power level for fire magic. Okay, plenty of good things. This is good. Let's try this. Okay. And then we can choose this one. We get 2 power level for electricity. In theory.
That will do nicely.
Okay, good. And for instance, yeah. Don't see it. Anyway, let's steal something. Can we? No, not really. Okay, let's see if we are lucky we find that ingredient here. I don't think so, but...
Welcome back, stranger.
Well, we found something better. Quill leaf. This is extremely important to make our super important scrolls to keep Villa alive. So the more the better.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. Silence surrounds me.
Can't rob anything here.
Buy something.
And this is, in theory, another good thing. But all in all, basically, this is giving you a possibility to use an empowered ability, chanter ability, having back the chant points, but you can do it just once in a fight, so it's not really game changing, but it's a good weapon. You can enchant with this thing. You can empower an invocation and get back the empower point. So this is the good thing. You can empower for free an invocation for each fight. But again, this is not really game changing. It becomes maybe game changing when you get other items where you can use that empowered invocation to get more other effects. So pretty good to have, but probably more towards the end game. And this also should be useful because this can be enchanted to heal a lot. More than enchanted, it can be set up with automatic scripting. Oh, and we want to buy this naturally. Oh, we have been lucky. Found one of these. Okay, so ingredients. What do we need to craft the all important withdraw scrolls? We need, well, palm slats. We already know quill leaves, which is hard to find, and we need fangs. But fangs are not hard to find. Quill leaf, much more. Anyway, we can now enchant our most powerful weapon, which is, where is it? This one. With this Thunderous Report magic. So now we have an alpha strike with this weapon, which is pretty good. As you can see, we have crush or fire damage more than 100 points in a big area.
Are we gonna fight someone?
Also,
I want to
enemy
throw the
is
first punch.
dashed for a lot of time, so pretty good. Good penetration. You can do it only once per encounter, but it's pretty good. And we have this one. We can sell it, but I like to keep it. And these are the worst spells that can hit you. Oh, we can sell this. Okay, let's sell something more.
Buy something.
I will keep this for now. Or not. No, we'll sell it. Okay, so what to buy here? We can buy this or this. Honestly, probably this is more useful. We need more money for that. Okay, we will wait.
I bet my...
So now it's time to get some money from the bounties. We should have a couple bounties we can.
To whispers and
Get
shadows.
some money from them. Oh, let's see if we can
Sharp eyes and
actually
keen
steal
ears.
things from Arkham. I'm curious about it. Because we have the super boots or stealth, and we can do also that in theory. Shadow form. It's not here. Okay.
Thanks for letting me tag along. The Deadfire is awfully big for this little Orlin.
Silence surrounds me.
And I think is the middle floor where we can get the bounty.
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found much?
Can we steal?
To whispers and shadows.
Ooh, Prince has some money.
Silence surrounds me.
As you can see with these boots, you can steal everything
Sharp eyes
as
and
long
keen ears.
as you are sneaking.
Silence surrounds me. To whispers and shadows. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Hail and well met. Well? Well, you would need to become a shield bearer yourself to really learn
Survival and
I suppose I can
athletics.
teach you a thing or two as
Okay,
my
let's
thanks.
buy it. Basically, the skills are not a problem now because we have Ilea food, but giving two more points, but that will not be forever because there are points where the game forces you to rest, and that boon is no more something you can have. So must find other ways to get some skills points back.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. Silence surrounds me.
The belly of the great eel roars with hunger.
Not here.
To whispers and shadows.
My brothers and sisters have set sail for Neketaka.
I thought the tribes needed them to calm the weather.
A greater storm surrounds this place. We must answer the call of the Kahanga. If the outsiders do not trample us first, the Green God will surely do it for them.
Do not speak this way, my love.
Don't remember
I can't
if
wait
I
to make some new
already
friends.
talked with the queen. But in any way we
Sharp eyes
can
and keen ears.
rob people, so let's do that.
Silence surrounds me.
You cannot really rob the queen of a super useful thing, which is a nice helmet. You have to kill her, and we don't want to do that. So where are... I think I have, in theory, Did I sell them? Here they are. These are giving 1 point of slate of hand. Could be enough.
Very nice.
Yeah, mouth char is always good.
You return intact. A messenger from the jaws of Tangala
And
speaks
we
with the
got
voice
a
of
lot of
wisdom and
experience
change, I
here.
say. It is fitting that yours should. The snakes are. Far be it for me to complain if. What of Aethys? If you know why. If Aeth, even if they fail, the fiery from in the deep, my people. Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible. Akira, I cannot. If you make, I must keep this. What I need is a. What do you know of my? I say my what. This reminds me. I owe that is our. While the now would be the time to confer with. It is too early. The guild Nagati.
And so we got the quest to investigate the Water Shapers Guild, and that means that once we enter there, we cannot go out of the palace without killing the water dragon. So you want to kill everyone every time, but we don't want to have some enemy factions so far. So basically, that water dragon is not easy to kill safely for Vila, and also for the player until you have some tools. Basically, when you have the enchanted instruments of that, the animated weapons, you can manage to stun the dragon and avoid risks. But that's a fight that, in my opinion, is better done when you have this kind of instruments of that, and especially of stunning the dragon. Let me check if I have already that belt. No, we need also a better belt. Oh no, here it is. So we have it alright. So in theory, this belt is also protecting a lot from the push and pull effects of the water dragon. But honestly, it's much easier for this build to do it when we have also our ancient instruments of that, because one of them, which is the one with the pike, is able to stun the dragon, making things so much easier. Let's see, more money. I think we could invest in buying as much skill points as possible. Enter Kaiser on an ultimate round. Usually people, at least so far, I always seen using the Principe quest to get the ghost galleon and go there this way, because it's easier probably, and especially because that quest is giving you access to the Scrodio's Edge weapon, which is one of the most powerful items to prolong, because it is completely removing the, how is it called? I don't remember. Not reload, sorry. The recovery time. Basically, it is the one thing that can make the recovery time 0. So it's the most powerful thing with which you can do weapon damage, and not only weapon damage. So that's the reason why people do that quest with that faction, because usually you can get Scordios Edge. I never seen so far ultimate
Back again?
ultimate run
Yes?
using another faction, but I don't have seen every one of the builds that made it, so it could be that one of them
Oh, it would be
did
my
it,
absolute
but
pleasure. Very well.
I think most of them just use that. So you need to do the Principe, and then you, when you are near the part of the map where the tempests are keeping you, it's impossible to use a normal ship to go there. You use the scroll and call the ghost ship, and then ideally you make
Can I
it
borrow a sword?
docking
I
without
promise to
a
be
fight,
careful.
and you exchange your ship with the one from the ghosts, and that way you can reach Kaizo safely. The only way to use some spatial ship or things like that. And honestly, I never tried something different, because that's the way, the easier way. I'm not sure this build could use another way, because killing some monsters without Scordios Edge not easy. Dirty to gun without Scordios Edge, giving you a super high speed with your fasts, could be much more difficult.
That will do nicely.
Okay, we got also this training, I think. Yeah, killing the Neketaka leaders is not something you want to try in any case until the end of the game, because it is so useful to use this city as a hub for buying things, having quests, and so on. So not something I've seen done. I don't remember, so we need... Okay, we don't do this one now because we want to get our spell with the animated weapons. This one we don't do for now. Next one we need to do, but not now, not now. Okay. This we will do soon. sacred stair. And oh, Nungata. Okay, we need to go this way.
To whispers and shadows.
Oh, are we not?
Sharp eyes.
I cannot steal from? Why not? Okay. it's too easy to steal things like this. But we are trying to do something for the ultimate challenge, so everything is good. It's so difficult. Also, you don't really get a lot of money from this thing. It's very difficult to find precious things from normal people. But all in all, you can get maybe 1,000 gold just stealing things around.
Remember, a pet is a Akira. You are sure to find.
And this is a mystery. One thing I would like to be able to discover is a way to use this strange pet, because it's giving some effects which are really something that seems like stupid. So you have a 5% chance to cast Withdraw, and that would be good if you don't play with Villa, but we are playing with Villa, so this would be extremely risky because Villa would be alone and it could be killed while you are withdrawn. Also recall Agony, which is it could happen to yourself, so not good. And this one could be good because it is giving a random effect to anybody, but probability are that it is giving it to yourself, but more than the enemies. More important. But anyway, it's not something that is easy to use. So I was thinking about something that could be used in a tricky way, like a lot of items, but so far I have not been able to do that. So I'm curious about it. If it is just a sort of trick of the developer just to play something that is not useful at all, laughing at people trying to use it. This one is good, but we have already one for the fire key effect, but there's also this one. Anyway, we are here because we want to talk with Nangata. We have Dana's head.
So it has. She was like a grease. My contact. Her snake brethren want. Ask away. You're a busy.
And now
when
we
you
have
have a
another
head.
bounty that could be good to get. Okay, so here I think we are done. We want to go to the sacred stairs. And about going to Ukaizo, one of the things that helped me a lot, at least with this build, is to have the boots of the copy of the bounty boots, because having two of them, you can you can recharge them like these amulets, and the bounty boots makes you able to jump across the first encounter, so you can move in a place of the map where you can control the battle, so you are not attacked immediately when you enter the island. So that way it makes things much easier, because this build is the one where you cannot really use some ability to make Villa and yourself unkillable for a time. So
Used to work a farm, growing Vorless. Thank you, ma'am.
you must find different ways.
To whisper, I shall.
And out this way.
Hunter, do you come to serve your Then our clients have... You have proven to me... Anadira, she can be found in the Western Isle. Speak freely. The coin bond. I will be here when you...
Silence surrounds me.
Ooh, 3 pieces of gold. Finally a vendor with some money.
Silence surrounds me.
This one not bad.
Ado Watcher, keep certainly.
And this is also another item which in theory has a very good thing that you could prolong, but problem is I think it's only combat, so doesn't work out of combat. We can also buy spore crackers. Spore crackers are always good. Can sell more things. Oh, I want to sell this. And also this. This is a good weapon, but we don't use war armors. We already have monastic, so
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
All my profits go toward keeping them. Have a look.
and this could be good. Two mites for summons means 6% more damage and 1 penetration. Could be something good to buy, but we have other priorities for now for our money.
To whispers and shadows. Silence surrounds me.
A good day. Well then, I've misgivings about magic. I came here to the Ark. I've told you of my troubles. I suppose it's the least I can do.
These are probably
I've got a lecture
the skill
prepared
that
for
I
just this
use.
occasion.
I'm using last.
Of course, it will cost.
So
should you change?
Not really a fan of them.
Sharp eyes and keen
Maybe
ears.
alchemy could be something. Or a religion for
Silence
selling
surrounds me.
items. Using religion as sort of way to power things. But usually you need something with a priest class for that.
You go in first.
I don't think the children have anything to steal. Okay, so I realized that I did something stupid while I killed Katran, probably because I forgot to get the hair weapon, or I sold that somewhere, but I don't remember. And I can't see it anymore. Maybe we could try it on fight, just to get that that nice thing from the hardy inspiration when an ally falls unconscious. So if we manage to get that from a fight, could be good. Skeletons are immune to piercing, so I will not use
Oh, very nice.
the gauntlets. Let me check. We have steel, shadow form, good. Okay, it's going here. We place a trap.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Don't need this. Here it is.
Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Disease.
Craft Afila Thielem.
Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Disease.
Certainly.
Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Disease.
Oh, indeed.
Okay. Not easy to get all of them killed.
Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Disease.
I shall.
Proacten. Craft Afila Thielem.
Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Disease.
Oh, indeed.
Oh well, I think I will help trying to kill. Ah, no. I'm not being able to kill my summon in time.
I shall make it so.
Oh well, at least we got some good loot.
I shall.
Ah, not easy. I don't want to fight the rest of the enemies because... No, oh, maybe... No. Then I have to fight all of them. Not what.
Silence surrounds me.
Okay. We have to do this in Queen's Path. Okay, we could buy something maybe.
That will do nicely. To whispers and shadows. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Ooh, people is full of money here. Well, not everybody.
I can get it to spill its secrets. I fear not. Finished.
Not really useful, but you know.
As you like.
Stealing something so hard to steal is just out of curiosity to see what's sometimes the hardest part to steal are not where a real good loot is. And I don't think we have anything to do.
My favorite privateer. Clear skies. Our enemies sow discord in the way. Let no one say aha the lazy.
We need to kill another ship captain first. But
To whispers and shadows.
already. Okay. Well, let's buy something maybe.
I've got all sorts of goods and supplies. Take a look.
Okay, there are interesting things to buy on this vendor. This is good. Good regeneration. But in theory there's another one in game you can get. I don't remember where, but there is. This one is unique. 2 points of intellect, always good, but the real thing is this, because probably the most couple tough enemies in the ultimate are vessels, so this can be extremely important, this 5 point of accuracy to do some more damage. That's the reason why. And then there's this. Could be useful, but honestly the thing with this is against vessel more accuracy. So all in all this is good, but this is better.
I'd best shed some gear. I shall make it so.
And that's it, because we don't really use
I'm safe with you,
there are
Captain.
good
I
weapons
just know
here,
it is
but
all.
we don't use that kind of weapon much, so. So what we could do now? Steal a little more.
Silence surrounds me.
Let's go to Dalva's Row.
I bet.
Oh, very nice. To whispers and shadows.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew. And you tell Dare.
Spices are good to do as ingredient, but not so important. We can finally steal things here.
Sharp as you like.
Oh, nobody's seen.
I shall make it so.
I don't think we can steal things from...
Silence surrounds me.
No, we cannot.
I think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. I know who you are. Rats round. I'm guessing... You're the...
Can we steal his weapon? No. But we can steal a lot of money.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
And with extreme satisfaction we can rob blind everyone here.
It shall open to me. There we are. As you like. To whispers and shadows.
You need a blade. Old money stuff.
Okay, so this can be useful. Cannot be interrupted, but not essential.
Silence surrounds me.
Okay, what time is it? If we run, maybe we can make it. Not sure about it. Probably it's too late, but let's see. We must reach this place.
Sharp eyes, I shall make it so. Silence surrounds
You
me.
ready, rob them? But I'm mostly here to get the bot, because that's a way. I think that's a way not using a lot of time to reach Queen's Path. This way.
To whispers and shadows.
Where is the bot?
Yes. Certainly.
I think it's too late.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. To whispers and shadows.
I really hate this Valera family. They are always going to bed when I need to talk with them.
Me.
A sword? I promise to be careful.
And they are already going to bed. And the stupid Atalavala is not
Good night,
talking.
Watcher. We can speak in the morning.
But in the morning I'm killing monster, you silly. Okay.
Silence surrounds me.
Oh, what will be next time? But really, every time I want to finish this quest, I'm always late for the night.
You must
so
gather your
it's pretty annoying. So you will have to wait here for the morning, but I hate to spend time waiting.
I'm learning a lot.
Also, I think there's a bug in the game that sometimes at night it looks like it's early morning.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. To whispers and shadows.
Let me check if we can rob someone else.
As you like.
I think Gota should have some money.
Silence surrounds me.
Don't think so. Yeah, Gota. Lots of things. Also, there are a lot of these rings. The good thing is they stack. You can use 2 of them, and they give you good protection. Let's see if there are some ingredient we
Care
could
for a
use.
fish, you'll find no.
No.
I've got everything the daring of course.
This is good, but we have other things. But oh well, it's so cheap that better to buy it.
I best shed some gear.
Okay, so don't think we have much to do here.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I'm safe with you, Captain. I just know it is all.
Okay, so we can drop someone here. It's always good to have a couple of free places for people, because every now and then you meet someone good. Let's see. We could go and get the bounty, go and get the nice bow, but it takes a lot of walking time. I don't think that really needed for this build, so we want to spare the time because we are emulating, trying to do the ultimate. So 80 total days, 80 total days for doing the ultimate quest. Oh, and now we must choose what we want to try. Ooh, that could be a bounty we can try. But I will save because not super easy, but let's prepare in case we don't manage to sink the ship. I want to give it a try. Not easy because she's fast, but where are my booms? No more booms. Okay, we intimidated her. Okay, this is a quest we could do while we try to reach Dunage and progress with the quest. Yeah. Problem is we cannot do this route. Not easy. We could try and get this bounty. Go here, go here. Or do the route this way. Let's see. Let's see. Naval combat. Very risky thing. We hold position to have a better aiming, and then try to fire this good range cannon. Let's see if we manage to hit. We are not very good yet with cannons. She's trying to move away. No, she did not manage. Two of them. Okay. Ooh, good hit. Very good hit. That's a way to report. We can see the range of this cannon. Okay, not bad. It's a cannoneer that is very bad. So okay, half sail. Hold position. Oh crap. And fire the outer cannons. Good. Got too near. Oh. We're running away. Naval battles are not so easy. I got some experience here. So in theory this dungeon should be much easier because we can sneak with the super boots.
Yes, I shall. I shall make it so. That will do nicely. What have we here? Silence surrounds as you like.
No way to loot. So I'm doing this fast, trying to
I shall make it so.
just get steal things. Probably I like to try and kill the final members of the cult, because they should have decent loot. And also they killed the poor Oswald.
As you like.
But how much easier is to just pass this room with Villa? You are invisible, you can do anything you want as long as you are not aggressive.
I shall make it so.
Even this super dangerous place.
Trouble. As you like, to whispers and shadows.
So we could do the fight if we want. We could place a trap as usual. But, that's not real advantage. A little experience, but take a lot of time.
violence, I shall make it so. Now here's something.
And this is interesting because, in my experience, the one thing is using a concussion boom, as you will damage yourself, and we don't want injuries at the moment.
I shall make it so.
Honestly, these boots are super powerful. They don't make you as powerful as a poor single-class assassin, but still they make things much easier.
As you like.
Let me check. It's always good to check if you have the effect on, because for some reason every now and then it gets removed, so better to be sure.
Oh, very nice. Trouble.
But look at this, how we can easily steal everything in a few seconds.
Trouble. To whispers, and I shall make it so.
Really a game changer for the ultimate, because you can easily kill every enemy here with a little patience and good tactics, but it takes time. Right, this way.
As you like. I shall make it trouble. Sharp eyes and keen ears. What have we here? As you like.
One thing that they really improved compared to the first game is that now you can really disarm the traps without sneaking, and you don't risk to trigger the trap by mistake. The first game
Now
it was
I shall make it so.
a little more difficult. You had to sneak to be more safe.
To whispers and shadows.
So I could try saving yours, well, but usually it's easier to just let the justice of Woedica kill him.
I can pay you.
Then
you
can get
all
the
rich.
loot.
Just let me go.
Your bribes fall on deaf ears, Oathbreaker. We seek only to exact Woedica's justice.
What? I didn't do anything.
You stand accused of the crime of oath-breaking. What say you?
I haven't broken any oaths. I swear. You have the wrong man.
Did you not betray Adir, your country of birth, during the War of Defiance?
What? But that was over 150 years ago.
Then you freely admit your crime.
No, it's not what you think. Duke Hadred, he forced me. I had no choice.
Oswald of Adir, the court of Woedica has found you guilty.
You're a madman, please! No!
May your soul learn from the mistakes of this life as it passes into the next.
No! Stop!
As you like.
May the queen that was reclaim her throne.
I'm still showing you the trick. We don't need it at the shift click because now we have the boots, but always good to use that. So, tell you what, I will try to avenge the poor Oswald. As a last thing I do in this streaming. Okay, they are not aggressive, so we can use a boom. Booms are extremely powerful in this regard when you have not aggressive potential enemies. We need to kill some Kif. So we need to see the target. Okay, that's enough. This fight can become difficult, so it's something you must try with attention. So shift click back as far as possible. And then wait until Villa is far. And then we place the boom.
Certainly.
No more stuff here. So our plan is to let the kid use their abilities at the start, especially the priests. We don't have super powerful summons yet.
Take you!
And the Pain Link is slowly killing the enemy with giving back damage. So in theory the ogres could do a little more damage to these people, but if you want to reach the priests, but the thing is to keep them far from Villa.
Indeed. Yes? Yes? Certainly. Indeed. I shall.
Let's see if we are able to use the mace. I will try to kill one of my... not enough time. Let's try with this. No, they are too strong. They are already kill all the enemies. I'm never able to
I shall make it
use
so.
that thing about the what. Anyway, problem is I don't want to risk making Villa visible first because they can jump to her, and I have to use scrolls, and scrolls are better spell for more difficult battles. Okay, I think that's it. We did it pretty much faster than usual because the boots can make you skip a lot of
As you like.
more or less difficult sneaking. And we got this nice helmet, I think. This one. Nothing super useful, but still good to have. And usually you can find some good loot here, but again, is it worth the time when you're trying the ultimate? Probably not. Okay, so I think I will stop here for now. As usual, thanks for watching, and probably see you next time. Bye bye.